Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? This is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I do have a video for you, but I will say I had to stop and rethink what I was doing. Wasted a little material, but it's okay. The material was actually free, but still some material was wasted. So what you have to do is take a look at the video and kind of tell me what you think. Please give me a comment to kind of keep me going. I pray that all is well. I pray that you're having a beautiful day, as well as your past week was a blessing. So I will tell you this. I did make some changes, but give me some comments to let me know if you feel that I'm justified about what I'm trying to do. So once I get the exhaust on, then I'm going to start working with the hitch. I showed a little video of what I plan to do with the hitch. I know a lot of this stuff is redundant or repetitive, but I want you to see what's going on, because for what I have invested in this vehicle, I can make more than that if I sold it. So with that being said, what I want you to do is sit back, enjoy the video, the content, and give me some feedback. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for everything that you've done for me to get this far in life. Thank you with the content. Thank you for just being yourself. So without any further ado, stand by. Hello. All right. Like I said, I started grinding all this down. I'm going to have to weld again and regrind. It looks like a mess, but I was spot welding it. So don't hit me too bad on comments. So, but I will have it taken care of. What my focus was originally is to go in there, and let me show you what I mean. See? You see the pipe. Now, with that being said, I decided to make a change. I'm going to put a plate right here, from here all the way down, cover the hole up, and it's going to be like a little chrome plate, because that's where it's going to actually hold my winch and all my little stuff that I'm going to put there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this according to how the depth of that pipe is in there. So in other words, this Y will be here, and the pipes will come this way, right from here on back, and there will be a pipe or a stack here and on the other side. The way I'm going to do the stacks, they're going to be even with this. They're going to be even with this. One side of the stack is going to be even with that. And that way it can sit like this. And it's going to come up. So I was going to use some 3-inch pipe, but being that it's going to be underneath, I decided to just go with some flex pipe. And once I go with the flex pipe, the flex pipe will come in down here in this hole, and when it gets to about right here, The stack will be here, but it's going to be cut. So all of this would sink down. So this is going to be, all of this is going to be in here. So it's going to come from back here. It's going to look like that. And then the flex pipe will come down, and then I will join the flex pipe to here, and it would curve up to this and go from there. You'll have to see it, but I decided to do it that way because there's no moving parts and no exhaust. Everything is going to be underneath. So bear with me. Once again, I'm going to clean all this up, and I will re-weld that. This is going to be cut off, and this is going to be the part that's inside the actual beveled. You know how it actually opens up. The inner diameter, and this is the outer diameter. This would actually slide into that UE that's down there, and then it would come down. So once again, it's kind of crazy. I was trying to do it originally. That's where all this came from. I was spot welding just to kind of hold it in place till I see if I wanted it. Well, the problem was getting everything to angle right. One side was higher than the other, and then when I tried to move it, this, even though the measurements from here to here are the same, the truck is wider on this side than it is on that side. And the reason being is because of the snorkel. You can look and see how all of this is so wide here and it's not as wide there. Let me walk back so you can see a little bit more. I don't know if you can tell, but it's only about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Because right here is lining up with that seam. But here, the seam is over that way, which will still be fine. I just didn't want it to, I'm going to set the stacks up according to the bed. And I still have this that I'm working on. And with that being said, I'm going to have everything that's going to come behind this. This will be slidden back. I will slide that back where only thing that's going to stick out is about this much. And I will have some plate to go down. So the way I see it is I'm going to come out about 1 inch past this, 2 inches max. So anyway, stand by. Okay, I'm using the tripod, so I'm going to try to see if I can get you to get it, an understanding. I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit because it's got a little wave here and there. This one is up higher, about 1/2 inch more than that one. So I'm going to see what I can do. Stand by. Contact. What do you think? I still have a lot I got to bolt up and weld up. But I was able to get the majority of that done. And like I said, all I have to do is just sand it all down and smooth it out. Not the prettiest welds because I messed around and I let it stay rusty, had the flash rust on it, and I didn't sand off the rust. So my focus is to try to go ahead and get everything taken care of. just so you can see. And then the last thing would be trying to figure out how high the exhaust is going to be. I want it about that high so that way I don't have to worry about soot, sulfur, or whatever you want to call it, getting on the vehicle that I'm towing. Alright, stand by. Alright, YouTube, this is Tack again, closing out. And always remember, stay safe. God bless. Peace.